is if I ask you a question of what she said next, if you say, I don't remember, then we have to go through the, is there something that I help you wrote for that conversation?
The sovereign citizen.
Again, we are going to be offering evidence under MCL 76827C. It is the hearsay exception that allows a domestic violence incident to come in. We see that it being entered in through this witness. I believe her testimony will reflect that all the elements are met to allow that exception.
All right. Proceed.
Okay. Good morning, Officer. How are you employed?
With the city of Belleville
As what?
as a police officer.
Okay. If you could, I'm having a difficult hearing a few things. Yes, perfect. And how long were you employed in that capacity?
With the city of Belleville approximately a year. Overall,
Yes, either.
overall 19 years as a
Okay.
police officer.
And what do you do as a part of your duties as an officer in the city of Belleville?
Routine patrol, which was check stops, responding to police runs, traffic accidents, things of that nature.
And did you respond to a police run at a 213 Aberdeen Court in Belleville, Michigan on June 1st, 2026?
Yes.
And was that, and what time of day was that?
It was in the evening, it was 21:30.
Judge, for the record, I believe Officer Holcomb is reading from a report. I just want that to be shown for the record.
Yes.
Noted. Go ahead.
So, now that your record is placed face down in front of you, what time did you arrive for it?
We were dispatched, I was at the location within 30 seconds of dispatch.
And Judge, if we could get clarification, you said B, so who was you referring to?
Fair enough.
Officer Pearl.
Okay. And yourself, correct? Okay. So, you both arrived at that location. What did you see move?
On my arrival, I saw some reverse lights coming out of the driveway of the location.
Okay, of what do you know what vehicle was?
It was a Chevy Equinox.
Okay, and did you at any time stop that vehicle?
I activated my overhead lights, and gave verbal commands for the defendant to pull back away from the driveway.
Okay, so you say defendant. Who is that?
Cody Wallace.
Okay, is that person? And this is the individual that you saw driving.
Objection to leading, Judge.
Sounded like it. Rephrase.
And this individual, who is that? Who's the driver?
The driver of the vehicle was Cody Wallace.
Okay, and that is the person,
Objection leading.
and is that person in the court?
Yes.
Okay, can you point them out later of that?
Yes, it's directly behind him, jumps.
Noted.
Thank you. So at this time, Cody Moss, that is the person that you stated earlier was the defendant, is that?
Correct.
Okay. So now, what do you see that vehicle do?
Reversing out of the driveway.
Does it do anything else?
Came very close to striking my car, but swerved to miss my car.
So and when did that happen?
Upon my arrival,
Yes, how shortly after?
immediately.
Okay. So just for clarification, you are arriving to this residence, you see this vehicle back out, and then you actually go to the second.
Correct.
Okay, what happens?
Wait, the next you said?
Yeah.
Mr. Mullins follows my commands and pulls back into the car.
Okay, so down to the street and then goes back into the car.
Correct.
You just indicating,
Well, the applicant, I've got this definition of the testimony. She never said that he was in the street. She said that he was still in the driveway, so I asked if that portion be stricken.
I asked if she would pull over the street, she said yes.
Clarify it with some follow-up questions.
So what did you see this car do? I want you to explain every single detail you saw this car do.
So I see the backup lights as I've been cornered to get to the location. I, at that point, speed up because I anticipate him attempting to flee. When I get there, I activate my lights. He's
Where's there?
the 213 Everett.
Okay, keep going.
I'm in front of the driveway, I activate my lights. He's still reversing, swerves to miss my car and enters into the roadway.
Okay. Then what?
I give verbal command to return to the driveway and he follows those verbal commands.
Okay. Then what?
Then, Officer Pro pulls up at that time and we attempt to separate the parties, Jennifer and Cody, to figure out what is happening.
Okay, so at the time this car pulls into the drive, there is another individual there. You identify, is that correct? Okay, and who did you say that was?
Jennifer DeBoer,
Okay, and where was she at?
she was also in the road. On both.
What happened after that?
I then spoke with Jennifer and my partner spoke to Cody.
Now, in your conversation with Jennifer, how long after the call was that?
A minute or two.
Okay. And what did she indicate to you?
And how it'll judge this. That's what you're saying.
So this is the hearsay that we're getting in under 27C. It is a instance of domestic violence. It was shortly after this officer has indicated, or will hear it, that it is an instance of domestic violence. So it comes in our desk.
Anything else, Mr. Roberts?
What went there?
I'll, go ahead.
So what did that individual indicate to you?
She indicated that she had invited Cody over to speak in public service.
Okay, I'm gonna look.
Also know that there was an active PBO in that at the time of this. She said that the conversation turned into an argument. She asked Cody to leave. She said she can call 911 and she said that Cody said if she called 911, he was going to kill her. She said that they had struggled either against his car, making car parts fall off of his car, and tearing her shirt, bruising her. She said that at that point she tried to call 911 again. Cody slapped the bone out of her.
So I want to stop you. So I see you're looking at something.
I mean,
So I'm seeing what exactly she stated to you. Do you remember off the top of your head?
well, this is my police report that I did,
That wasn't the question. The question is, do you remember?
but not 100%.
Okay, so are you referring to something to,
And Judge, I'll renew my objection, so the issue here is that the statement needs to be reliable, and if she's reading from the report, I think she just testified that this is really what she's reading from the report, which is right next to her record. There's asked for clarity as to whether or not she can remember, and now it's, I can, but not 100%. We're straining the purpose of this rule, which is to allow for reliable testimony. I just want to renew my objection to hearsay because I don't think this is following under 27C at this point.
Mr. Leckie?
yeah, I was in the middle of trying to get there, but I was interrupted during questions, but I still see your
Try.
any additional foundation. So you can explicitly remember word for word at this moment what she said.
There's a sequence of events. I don't want to misquote this. It's a
Well, just answer my question. No,
question.
can you explicitly right now remember word for word exactly what she said? Okay, but on that day and that time, you did have a conversation.
Correct.
You did detail that in the police report, correct? Okay, now is that police report what you had from? Now, if you had to, you could remember that conversation, correct?
Objection, Judge, that's speculation and it's legal.
Could you remember a conversation based on it? So, how this procedure works. So is there something that would help you remember that conversation? Okay, and what is that? Okay, so take a minute, look over that. And then, once you have, flip it over, and then we'll start this from the beginning, if that's fair.
Okay.
There are a few of them.
I don't know if it's been ruling, but I'll let her.
I'm allowing it.
So you flipped your police report completely over. If your memory refreshes to your conversation with that victim that day that happened. Okay, and what did she tell you? Let's start back from the beginning to work our way, okay? So what did she say to you?
She said when she invited Cody over to the conversation regarding Wisconsin.
Okay, and then what?
She stated that after it turned into an argument, she asked Cody to leave. As she was asking Cody to leave, they ended up in the garage from the home. She said Cody pinned her against his vehicle, causing damage to his vehicle and bruising on her. She stated that she was unable to break free from that, and he pinned her against the storm door in the garage and put his arm around her neck, choking her.
Okay, and what else did she describe?
When I asked her on a scale of 1 to 10, her level of choking, she said it was a 10. She couldn't breathe, and she believed that he was going to kill her.
And what else?
She stated that lasted for approximately 15 seconds.
Anything else?
After that, she said she tried to call 911, and he slapped the phone out of her hand. She yelled in the house for her daughter to call 911. Daughter came out, he released the grip from her, and she stopped the call 911.
Anything else? Then?
After she called 911, she said that he realized she called 911, and that's when he got his vehicle to the police.
And that's where you see him next.
Correct.
Okay. Do you see anything stand out about? So you talked to her. Did you look at the car that punched?
Yes.
What stood out to you about that car?
There was a mark on the rear passenger bumper door panel area, consistent with.
Objection, Judge, I think that's going with speculation, she's just over observation.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Observation. What did you observe?
I saw vehicle damage on the property.
Okay. And did you see anything else of any? What else did you see?
I saw vehicle damage on a Jeep that was parked in the driveway.
Okay. And what can you describe the damage?
There was paint transfer on both cars. Consistent with
Objection, Judge.
possible collision.
Okay.
That wasn't speculation, so the collision piece, not an objection.
Any response to speculation objection?
Fine.
Move on.
So you saw paint marks on both cars, is that right? So one car was what? The Jeep was what color?
Jeep was black.
Okay, and what paint trade did you see on that car?
I saw silver paint on a Jeep,
Okay, and what car did you say the defendant was trading?
a silver Equinox.
Okay, and so that car was silver, as you just stated.
Correct.
What color paint is on that? Okay, and was there anything else around that scene that you noticed?
There was broken parts from his vehicle in the garage from when he been hurt.
Objection, Judge, that is speculation. That.
Oh,
That would be.
It is.
So, yeah, without speculating, what, you can only testify to what your.
Garage.
And okay, now, when you, no, this is just you. What did you do next with that information you got? Okay,
I advised the department that Cody was arrested for these.
okay, and then did you arrest? Now, when you arrest him, do you look up his, well, he was driving, is that right?
Yes.
Okay, did you look up anything about his car?
Member did not.
Okay, so you're partner officer Brooks, then. Did you look up his, and does that include his registration status and all of that? Yeah. And you saw those parked cars, did you see either car of it? Did you see anything else besides his vehicle reverse?
Upon my arrival, I observed the reverse lights. Then I saw the reverse lights go off and him pull forward. And then him start re-reversing, and that was when I was directly behind.
Okay, so, and him being the defendant, so you saw the defendant's car's reverse lights go on.
Yes.
Then go forward. Then it changed and went back again. Oh. Your Honor, I'm looking for.
Mr. Roberts, your witness.
Good. All staff, Judge Officer Holcomb, how are you doing? Great, thank you. Now, have you ever interacted with Mr. Wallace before?
Yes.
And that was during your time as a Bellevue police officer? You've also interacted with Jennifer before? And for this case, you're saying you had that conversation with Jennifer the day of the incident, fair to say? So of course, as officer in charge, you wanted to make sure that Jennifer could testify if she was willing to, correct? And as part of that, there were subpoenas sent to Jennifer.
I did forward her via email.
You also know that there are other cases involving Cody Wallace and Jennifer, correct? And there have been attempts to serve her with subpoenas for those, correct? You're aware that, at least for the more contemporaneous cases, she was attempted service on June 17th, is that correct?
That's what I just said.
As well as June 18th?
That's what I just said.
Well, Your Honor, that's hearsay.
Oh, she doesn't know this. I don't find it. If you don't know, you can just say you don't.
I just heard it in the previous,
Okay.
Understood.
So I asked to be strict.
Stricken.
So with respect to your subpoena efforts, did you make any contact with Jennifer after that day? Okay. Did you attempt to go to her house?
I think the next day. But I've been on town for the last 10 days, so.
So I'm assuming you kind of delegated that to somebody else.
I forwarded her the subpoena. I last year, and Sunday, Monday night.
Okay. Any other contact that you've had with Jennifer since that evening?
So one day after, I was followed.
Now, as part of this case, because it's domestic violence, you typically prepare a domestic violence report, correct?
Yes.
And that is to document your observations on the scene there, as well as document any injuries that you see on a victim, correct? And the importance of that is to make sure that even if we're dealing with the case from months away, years away, you can remember what was fresh in your mind, correct?
Yes.
And for any of those reports, you'd agree with me that you want to be extremely detailed and you want to be accurate. You prepared one of those for this case, correct? And I just want to go over what you noted in that report. It's fair to say, in that report, you denied that there was a PBO against Mr. Mullis, fair?
I'm not sure. I believe there was an active PPO at the time of this.
So my question is a little different. In your domestic violence incident report, it's fair to say you denied that there was a PBO against Mr. Mullis, correct? Would reviewing the domestic violence incident report refresh your recollection? Your Honor, approaching opposing counsel witness in turn with what will be marked defense A for identification purposes. Page, that's stuff packet. Can you see the screen, officer?
Yes.
Can you tell us what this is? Is this
Speak up, counsel, or officer. Thank you.
the report you prepared for the incident involving Cody Mullis and Jennifer on the date that you stated?
Yes.
Just want to review it. If you can, let me know when your memories refresh.
See that? That was probably accidental.
So to answer my question, in the report that you stated clearly has to be accurate, has to be detailed, you put that there was no PPO against Mr. Mullis, correct?
In that domestic violence report, correct. In the incident report,
So my question is about the domestic violence report. Thank you, officer. You also made notations as to injuries, correct?
yes.
And the helpful thing about these incident reports is that there's actually a figurine where you can mark injuries, correct? And you're expected to mark injuries on the figurine so that we have a detailed understanding of what injuries were fresh from the incident, fair to say? On your domestic violence incident report, you make no notations of injuries on the figurine, is that correct?
I don't have that yet.
Would reviewing again refresh the recollection? Permission to approach again. Thank you. With defense A for the record. And just let me know when you're ready.
Okay.
So I'll ask again, officer, on the incident report, which is supposed to be both detailed and accurate, you don't make any notations as to injuries on the figurine, correct? There's also a place where you can indicate whether there was strangulation, correct? Like checkboxing? You're not sure? Would reviewing refresh? Is that yes?
Yeah.
Approaching with defense A. Let me know when you're ready.
Yes.
So there is a place where you can mark whether you saw signs of strangulation, correct? You did not mark that there were signs of strangulation in your incident report, correct? What you do know in your incident report is that you have somewhat of a problem with Mr. Mullis.
No.
Well, you specifically know that Mr. Mullis has arrest for domestic violence, but he doesn't have any convictions. So Jennifer is not here today, correct?
Right.
To the best of your knowledge, she hasn't communicated to you about the case.
Right.
You're still testifying about that incident, fair? A moment.